What's up, people of YouTube? Today, sorry, camera needs adjusting. Today, I did pretty much nothing at all. Basically, all I did was finish my script for the media piece coming up. Should be ready to go up on YouTube, onto my channel, so you can all have a look. Early February to mid-February, needs to be filmed. In some mildly exciting news, tomorrow is the day that we film Ratner Surprises media film as well, in which I take the lead role because I'm cool. And yeah, so I'll be filming from backstage at that. Probably isn't going to be exciting as anyone is expecting, which I doubt any of you are really expecting to be an exciting video, but maybe it will be, maybe it won't. Maybe we'll get some backstage shenanigans, who knows, have to wait and find out. So film that tomorrow and Saturday, I forgot to mention, filming a bit on Saturday as well, so hopefully we'll have that up on YouTube and for some point. Anyway, link to his channel will be in the description, and I would put up an annotation, but I can't be bothered. What did I do? Yesterday, top 5 most annoyances, did number 5, which was something I can't actually remember. Something annoying, and number 4, which was rubbers getting dirty. Annoying, yes, no, who knows. So let's start off today with number 3, which comes Facebook related. Basically, one of the things I find annoying is not people. You're probably expecting, oh, this kid's gonna say that just oh, the Facebook's really annoying. Ha 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 ha. No, slightly more imaginative than that. Number 3 is people who make not point statuses. You know, their statuses, like, trying to think of an example. Like, for example, I saw a status. This is similar to the status that somebody I know put up on their Facebook. It's not exactly, so don't quote me on it because it's not exact. Somebody once had a status that was kind of like, has just fallen down the stairs, really hurt myself. And it's like, I didn't realise we got to such a state and obsession with Facebook that we actually feel the need that when we are in great agony and pain, that it becomes a priority over seeking medical help. Like, I don't understand why somebody would fall down the stairs, badly hurt themselves, say at the most could have a fracture, and feel the need to status that, put it onto Facebook before, like, ringing 999. Look, let's be honest. Let's say a woman's pregnant, when she goes into labour, I wouldn't expect her to status that before ringing for an ambulance if she's at home, or ringing the dad to tell him. I wouldn't expect it to be like, has just gone into labour. Lol. She'd probably tell, I don't know, Mark, and go to the hospital. Like, you know, yeah, it's just such a weird point that people have reached with Facebook. They feel need to state things before taking action against it. You're not going to have some like burglar come into your house and be like, I've just had 2 burglars come into my house. Look, they've stolen my TV. LMAO. It should probably ring the police. It's not ring the police first, then do it. Don't fall down the stairs and think, I'm going to tell everybody I know so that I can get my status liked, feel really popular, before going, right about now, probably go to a doctor. It's like at the end of the day, yeah, fair enough, just come back from the doctor's, arms in a sling where I fell down the stairs. It's like, yeah, fair enough, that's okay, you can status that, one-armed, but, yeah, Facebook's becoming a priority more than just a social networking site. If you agree, let me know. If you don't, keep your opinions to yourself. Next, number 2 is something that I hadn't actually realised until New Year's when I needed it, and that is a brilliant, masterful system that is known as the London Underground. Some of you people watching this may be thinking, kid's a freak, why is he wearing glasses? And then would be thinking, I do not live in London, I am unaware of this underground system. London Underground basically is a maze of expense, of time wasting, failures, tramps, and just agony. Um, right, basically, went up to London, New Year's Eve. Train to get to London this is before I got on the Underground, this is an overground train. It was £12 to go up 3 stations, which I'm already thinking, ouch. That's quite a lot of money to just go up 3 stations. I might as well walk. Then I realised the sheer distance. I thought, nah, I'll get a train. £12 is what I was expecting. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting it to be around £10 because it is a rip-off and fares are always going up. Then we reached a point when the Underground, where a travel card, this is to use the Underground all day, just one day, up until midnight, was £17.80 for an adult, which is a sick, twisted, evil joke. So me and the person I was with thought, right, Oyster card, cheapest way to go. It's sort of like a club card. Actually, I'm going to put it, it's sort of like buying a phone to put credit on. So it's sort of like a credit system sort of thing for a phone. So you pay £3 for the card, put money on it, scan on the cool little scan thing. You feel really cool because everyone else is putting their ticket in the little hole and you're like, beep, yeah boy. And just walk through the gate because you're cool. And anyway, so I put £10 on the card. And we're now at 5 o'clock in the evening. Journey, half an hour to get to the station near the hotel, staying overnight. In that half an hour, I passed through 4 stations. By the time I got there, I had £2 left. £8 to travel across 4 stations in London. Right, and London, if all of you are thinking, that's not very expensive, what the fuck's he whinging about? London is split into zones so that they can get more money. You got your central London, which is zone 1, very central. London, a big city, tall skyscrapers, not as tall as New York. Right. Zone 2, if you want to travel from zone, say you're in zone 1, you want to travel to zone 2, that's more money, which is just outside central London, so still technically central London. Zone 3, from zone 1 to 3, zone 1 to 3 is £5.80 just to go from zone 1 to 3, even if you're not at your destination. So then go from, say, central London to zone 3, that's £5.80. Then, if you're not in your destination then, you have to travel, say you're on the very right side of zone 2, to go up to zone 2 would be £2.80. So your journey, you're still in central London technically, has just cost you £7.80. I think £5.80, £2, or something. Actually, £8.60. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but yeah, which is I think very expensive. Right, but I am currently in zone 4. No, I'm currently in zone 2. I need to go to zone 4, and I Google mapped this. My journey was 10 miles. So my 10-mile journey had just cost me, including the cost of the card, hang on, it had £2 left, so I spent it just cost me £11. So far my train journey to use the wonderful system of the London Underground has cost me £21, I think, no, £23 just to get to London. I live, I'd say I live until I'm technically in London about 15 miles away from London. But the expense is something that is continuously rising. Alright, so next time I go to London it's going to be even more expensive. But the thing I found most annoying overall was just how dirty it was. When I got to a station, right, I needed to go to the toilet, asked the person who worked there where the toilet was. They had no idea. They said there is one, but I don't know where it is. So, what, do you work here all day and never need to go to the fucking toilet or something? Absolute retard. You're a freak. Are you an absolute freak? Anyway, next part of my journey. Next day, top up another £10. By the time I got home, right, New Year's Day, half the fucking stations are closed. Need to get 3 rail replacement buses. Right, 3 rail replacement buses. I'm on one train. Journey cost me another £10 to get out of fucking London, which is a dirty, tramp-ridden place as it is. And it's an absolute joke. So in total, I spent about £35 travelling to London and back. Why? It's not that nice a place. You barely get a fucking seat on the place, and when you do need it, you have to get a rail fucking replacement bus. So how can they charge that much money to then not give you the service that you wanted? Then make you go, oh, I'm gonna get a train ticket. Oh, I've got to get on a fucking bus which isn't on time anyway. If they're going to at least supply a replacement service, make it a fucking decent one. It's like make it show up early. Let's go really radical. Treat your customers with respect. Don't turn up late. You've just charged them a fuckload of money to then tell them, oh, the trains aren't running today because it's New Year's Day and we can't be fucked to work. Like, fair enough, in the evening, after the fireworks, it's 1:30 by the time I got back to the train station. Trains are still running, fair enough. But the most pointless thing of all, the station I was at Waterloo. I need to go back to Clapham. Okay, there's a station called Kennington, one down from Waterloo. There was a train on the line I needed to be on that went from Waterloo to Kennington. Went to one station. It started at Waterloo, went one down to Kennington. Clapham, where I wanted to be, is another 2 stations down. Why, after all this expensive, after all this moaning, will I make a train that runs about half a fucking mile? It's like, what is the point of that? You might as well walk it. It would be quicker to walk it by the time it's turned up 5 minutes late. And by the time halfway through the journey, it's probably been cancelled because the driver can't be asked to work. And it's not like the drivers have a difficult job. I've seen the inside of these things. You push a button, you pull a lever. Grow up. Work New Year's Day. I don't see why they didn't. Why half the station closed and I had to get 3 fucking rail replacement buses? 2.5 hour journey for on the way there, was it half an hour? And to charge me over £30 for my journey? That's outrageous. And don't get me started on how dirty all the stations are, how they smell of piss after the time, because no one knows where the fuck the toilet is. But anyway, I think I'll cut my rant there. My rant there. Thank you very much for listening. And tomorrow, number 1. Who knows what it's going to be? I do. Link in the description for Retina Surprises channel. Subscribe to him. He's a great YouTuber as well. Hope you can have fun. You'll see me again tomorrow backstage filming. Goodbye.